Once upon a time, in a faraway African land, in the heart of a vast tropical forest, a dry season descended upon the earth. Fruits became scarce, leaves turned yellow, and silence weighed heavily upon the giant trees. But in this thirsty forest, 3 large birds of different species felt a mysterious call. A song resounded first, powerful, percussive. TAKKÜ, TAKKÜ. Then a second answered it, deep and resonant, like the echo of the earth itself. DONGUOKKOULÓ, DOGOTO. Finally a third song emerged, quick, vibrant, rhythmic. KIRIDDÜ, GNA, GNA. Drawing to one another, guided by their voices, the 3 birds found themselves beneath a great ancient tree in the heart of the forest. They looked at each other, intrigued, and then understood. Their songs were different, but together they formed a harmony. They introduced themselves, exchanged glances, and made a decision. They would form a trio. They would sing together and travel to the villages to earn enough to eat. Their wings unfurled, and they flew off in unison. In a neighboring village, they landed on the branch of a small tree and began to sing, one after the other, again and again, perfectly synchronized. Their voices blended, creating music never heard before. The villagers approached, amazed. "Listen, it's magnificent. What harmony!" Touched by this song, the villagers offered the birds many containers filled with seeds. The song ended, the humans dispersed, and the 3 birds, happy, flew towards the forest. Under the same tree, they shared their food. But in the silence that returned, a thought was born in each mind. What if I hadn't shared? I would have had more. The next day, each followed this secret thought. The first bird flew alone toward the village. It sang, but without the others, its song sounded strange, menacing. The villagers recoiled, frightened. "Evil bird! Catch it!" Stones were thrown. Sticks whistled through the air. The bird fled, heavy-hearted, just barely saved. Then it was the second bird's turn. Its song alone sounded too loud, too dark. Fear returned. The hunt began again. It too escaped, tired, humiliated. Finally, the third bird tried its luck. Its song, once joyful, now sounded disordered. Once again, the shouts, the stones, the flight. One by one, they returned to the forest tree. Wounded, exhausted, silent, they gazed at each other for a long time. Then one of them spoke. "Alone, our songs frighten people," another replied. Together, they made people dream. The third concluded, his voice trembling but sincere. "Unity is strength." They finally understood. It wasn't their individual songs that touched hearts, but their harmony. Their wings unfurled once more, this time together. And as they flew toward the horizon, their 3 voices merged one last time, carried by the wind above the forest. A harmony born of difference, a strength born of unity. Unity is strength.